Alright, y'all, what's the deal? Welcome back to my channel. If y'all new to the channel, my name is Ayana, aka Yana. And on my channel I basically just like show y'all how I trade when it comes to Forex. I am not an expert, so don't come to my page looking for me to be an expert because I make mistakes and I'm still learning, but I just want to show y'all what works for me and share the knowledge. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers, because since my last video, I've gained so many subscribers, and I literally just hit 600, but now I couldn't even make a video to say thank you before I'm at 630. So every day we growing as a squad, and I appreciate that. I see every comment, so continue to show love, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment whatever video that y'all got. Whatever questions that y'all got. You can also add me on Instagram. I'll drop my link in the description. But let's get into this video. So, as y'all can see from the title and the thumbnail, basically this is my favorite setup. Out of all the setups that I have came across and tried and tested, this is by far my favorite one because it's so simple. Like, it's almost like illiterate simple. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So to first start off, we're dealing with GBP JPY. We're gonna go to the day time frame. And if you're wondering what this line is that's cutting through the candlesticks, this is my 50 SMA. In order to get to that, we click on the indicator and we just type in simple moving averages, right? Type on that, and I'm gonna exit out of this one because it's an extra one and just start all over. So when you type it in, this is what you get: a bunch of lines, right? We don't want all that. So in order to edit, we click on the little tool button right here, and we uncheck all of these. Yo, I got my breakfast. I made me a little sausage egg sandwich with a little bit of sriracha on it. So if y'all see me eating, I apologize. Alright, so after we uncheck that, right, we click on the first one. We keep the first one checked because that's the one that we want, right? And then as far as the color, we're gonna do the first one green, and you can make the lines as thick as you want. I like mine thick because I can't see. Then the second line red. All right, and that's it for the EMAs. And now you got your green and red line. And if you look at it, you can see, like, when price is going down, you got the red 50 SMA. When price is going up, you got the green 50 SMA, right? So this is an indicator that I use. This strategy is basically set up for like market structure, and I draw a lot of trend lines and support and resistance with this strategy. So I start from the day time frame, right? And on a daily time frame, I'm looking for the overall trend. And how can y'all tell what the overall trend is? When price is making higher highs and higher lows. We are probably like, what the heck is higher highs and higher lows? Wait, I got you. I was the same way. Like, I was watching people YouTube, like, what the heck is that? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry if I got something on my mouth, y'all. I don't care at this point. But higher highs and higher lows is like basically steps. You know, when you walk up the stairs, each step is higher than the next step, right? You know? So, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, so forth and so forth, right? So this is what we're looking at when we're on a daily time frame. Alright, so we go to a 1 hour time frame and we mark up our trend lines. And our major zones. So the major zones is just basically here. The reason why I say it's there is because price seems to bounce off this area the most. Is here. And we would mark it up here. And that would be it. That's enough right there. So, sorry guys, I don't have the bar replay on here. Or if I do, I don't know how to use it yet. But eventually, I'm going to step up my game for y'all. And start expanding my knowledge. But everything, let's say, everything from this point, we don't see, right? So everything over here, we don't see. We don't know that price hit it, right? So all we have is from here on back. So after we draw up our support zones and trend lines, we get the fib tool. And if you know me, I like to use this tool the most because it's the most accurate for you. In my previous video, if you don't have the settings to the fib tool, you can go check out that video. It's definitely that one. But so we grab our fib tool, right, and we grow to the lowest point to the highest point. And why do we go to the lowest point to the highest point? Because when you're in an uptrend, when you have higher highs and higher lows, when you're going up the stairs, you always want to drag your fib tool from the lowest point to the highest point, which is this area here. Because remember I said everything from here to here we don't see. So this is the lowest point, and this is the highest point. Now, when we are looking at this whole setup, we are looking for a pullback area. That is why we have this fib tool, right? That is why we have this fib tool. And I'm gonna just like fade this out a little bit so I can see. Alright, so price came up, y'all. It came up. It bounced off of this zone, came down, bounced off of the zone again. As y'all can see, if we wanted to, we could have gotten a trade and smacked our first TP because we marked up our resistance zone right here. Our support / resistance zone right here, right? But price is not there. Price is here, right? So what we are looking for, this is exactly what we're looking for, right? We're looking for price. I'm going to say it slow because I want y'all to understand this. And I'm going to keep it on a 1 hour time frame because I only use this strategy on a 1 hour time frame. Why? Because I see everything more clear on a 1 hour time frame. Now, you can use it on a smaller time frame if you like, and I'm going to show you guys that as well. So, if you look at it, you see price bounced off this area right here and pulled back. Once we see that it pulled back and it closes above, I'm going to delete this because it's a lot of lines. And it closes, so price is here, and this is our next resistance / support, this white line right here, the 0.236, right, the 0.236 line. So once we see that price closes above this line, not through it, but close above, right? Price closes above, and it has a flat bottom. When a candlestick has a flat bottom, that shows you strong momentum. Strong momentum, right? So when it has a flat bottom and it closes above the next support and resistance zones, because all of these are support and resistance zones from the Fibonacci. All of these are support and resistance zones. When it closes above it, and this EMA, this 50 EMA we put, is green, and it closes above the green 50 EMA in the uptrend, you can take this to the next support / resistance zone. More than likely, it will touch it. It will smack it. It will do all that you want it to do. Literally. 33 pips every time. It's smacking it every time. Here, still in the uptrend. It smacked it. It pulled back. It closed above the 50. You could have got it in here. But if you wanted to be sure and secure, you could have waited till it crossed above the next support / resistance. And it's over this 50 EMA. And it's green. You could have rolled it all the way up to our TP. Now these orange lines are where I put my TPs at regardless. And I'm like 100% sure that every time I market, price hits my TP, which are the orange lines, right? So let's go down on a smaller time frame so I can show y'all that it really works on whatever time frame. This is just my decision and my suggestion that I use a 1 hour time frame because you see everything more clear. We're gonna start over, all the way over. And I don't know if I said this or not, but these are Heikin-Ashi candles. So in order to get a flat top and a flat bottom, you have to click on here and go to Heikin-Ashi. But, so what do we do, y'all? We draw our trend lines, right? Boom. Boom. Along there. And you can just cut it off. It don't really matter. We just gonna call it a fake out. That's a fake out right there, right? Alright. So after we draw our trend lines, what do we do next? We draw our zones. Totally up to you to how many zones you want to consider to draw. Doesn't really matter as long as you marking up the zones. What do we do next? You tell me. No, I'm playing. We get our fib tool, right? So I gotta remember we're in an overall uptrend because when we looked on a daily time frame, what trend was it in? An uptrend. So this is your preference. If you want to get in for a sale, you can. But me, personally, I don't go against the trend. So we grab our fib tool and we catch this buy, right? So we're gonna go from the lowest point to the highest point. Let's say price is here. All right. So boom. Price is here, right? So it pulled back. It bounced off of this 618. Bounced off the 618, right? It closed above the next resistance / support, which is the 0.5, right? It closed above it. You could have entered here. But if it wasn't enough confirmation for you, you can wait to enter when it hits above this 50. Once it hits above the 50, that's more confirmation for you. Hits above the 50, take it to the next. Literally, it might not look like a lot of move, like a big move, but bro, it is. That's 10 pips. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? You can take it there, or you could just, hold it and let it do its own thing where it pulled back, and then as you can see, it shot back up, like dramatically shot back up. So the strategy works. It's been working for me. I hope I explained it right. I hope I explained it clear. This is like literally the simplest strategy I've tried, and I've been the most successful with this strategy. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue to post Forex videos for y'all because y'all like it. Y'all like it. I love it. All right. So if you haven't already, click the link in my description to join my free Telegram chat. It's literally free. I just share my setups and my analysis. You can share the link as well if you feel you need to. But thank you, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Until then, I'm gonna finish my sandwich.